All right, guys, we're back today. This is Viking Trades. We're going to do the post market analysis together for what happened for the week for US 30, gold, Bitcoin, and US oil. All right, so let's take a look. So, what happened during the week, coming up to the week, we knew that gold went up and broke multiple structures in the 4 hour time frame. All right, so we had one break. If you guys take a look, we had one break here. Oh, sorry about that. So we had one break here, a second one here, a third one here, and a fourth one. All right. So we knew that the price was going to go up. All right. After a demand zone. So when we saw that, we knew that that was here the last higher low that was a valid structure. Okay. So what we placed is our Fibonacci. After that, we know that the price came back discount during the Fed rate in the morning at 10 a.m. The price made a demand zone over here after grabbing the Asian low liquidity. And in the 4 hour, the price made a lower low that did not break the previous trend. And then gold went up. It went up, still broke structure, multiple structure in the 1 hour, and came back in the discount. So last week we had those two trades that was able to be taken by gold, those two buys, and now we're simply waiting for the new market open for the new week to come. So that was two pretty good move that was able to take by gold simply because we know that the 4 hour broke structure and we had a demand zone and a discount. All right. Perfect. So let's move on. Let's get to US 30. All right. So if we take a look at US 30, we had two entries as well. So we had a structure that started a couple weeks ago that was a 618 and was supposed to finish at a 618 minus 618 TP, which was aligned to our major 618 buy discount. Okay. So the structure was not done. So coming up this week, the price came back up. The reasoning why the price came back up is that it made a demand zone and still finished an internal structure. So the price went back to the macro 78.6 to go back down, which, if you guys take a look, is aligned now to 272 with R minus 618, R618 discount buy. So the price went back up. So after this entry, the price went back up on Friday, created a supply zone, and now the price is going down to our 272 TP, which is aligned to the other 272 and 618 discount buy. But we know that the price of this structure here that was given Tuesday could go to the minus 618 TP, which is 50,000. So for US 30, we had two good entries. Also, that was a trade that you guys could have taken last week. All right, let's move on. Now we had US oil. US oil did not make any clear move last week, but we still had a move that was pretty intentional and pretty good to take. So we had this structure, all right, that was a 618 that you guys could have take as a trade because the price went up, made a higher high, and broke multiple structure. This is a pretty big macro trade. We knew that we had a gap to go fill up. So after this entry, that was a valid entry at the end of the day. That was Tuesday. You could have wait for the price to go up, break structure. So one, two, one and two, even three here, and then with our fib, the price simply came back discount to the 618 and went up. This is not a clear 618 for me. It did not touch it. So I wouldn't say this is a valid entry. But knowing the price action and knowing was what oil was going to do, some people would have took the trade to go fill up the gap, knowing that the 272 TP level is aligned with the gap. So that was a potential trade that you could take, but not a clean one in my opinion, and not a one that's worth taking. All right. Now, let's move to Bitcoin USD. All right. Bitcoin USD basically is kind of the same structure as US 30, as in we are bearish, aiming for a macro buy discount. So, Bitcoin, if we take a look at the 4 hour, Oh, sorry about that. If we take a look at the 4 hour, the price went down, broke structure in the 4 hour after making a supply zone. The price went back up, made a supply zone in the 78.6. So now it's going down to finish the structure or potentially go to 59,700 to a buy macro discount that was never given. We have a trend line here, which is the liquidity, which shows that Bitcoin will be going down to grab all this liquidity. If we take a look at the 1 hour, the reasoning why the 1 hour, we had one entry here that was the 618 that was taken, and another entry that was here Thursday that you guys could have took. Because, like I said, the price went down, broke structure, made one, two, three higher high that did not break the previous trend, which is a huge supply zone, and the price decided to melt. All right. So of course we had a structure here that finished, which is why the price made a demand zone. But that does not. But you guys have to keep in mind that the structure was created here with the 618 and the 78, since when the price finished the structure, it still broke a structure going down, and we are still in a retracement sell to grab liquidity and potentially then go back up. So right now, that's that for Bitcoin. The only entry was basically on Wednesday and on Thursday. All right. So that was it. You guys can take a look at the pre-market analysis, what was given by the doctor, Take Profit Mako, NI Viking Trades. Make sure you click the link in the bio. Go check our Instagram page, NBP Trading. Go check um, our pre-market analysis link if you guys want to hop on the Zoom every week and dissect the market with us and know what we're going to look for the week, and also have weekly updates, daily updates on what's happening on the market in our private Telegram group. Make sure you check that out. And that was Viking Trades. And if you guys have any questions, Viking Trades on Instagram. So that's it for me. Peace out.